guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
LYON Food Guide with prices, France's food capital. Let's see, that's a strong claim, France's food capital.
Really?
Let's see. Because we saw Paris, very good food-wise, a lot of delicious foods, but expensive. Let's see how prices are here.
The main reason I added Lyon to my France itinerary on this trip is because it is known as the gastronomic capital of France.
Gastronomic.
I was only in Lyon for a few days.
Interesting word, a gastronomic.
the study of gastronomy.
I've never heard it being used in a sentence before, gastronomic.
So I couldn't possibly eat every
No,
single
I know what it is, I've never heard it being used like that.
dish that the city is famous for. But I did my very best to attempt it, starting with a visit to Brasserie Georges.
Georges.
This brasserie opened its doors in 1836 and has been serving up freshly brewed beer and Lyonnaise specialties ever since.
So I guess these are the prices, just the menu kind of?
I ordered a dish that you'll find on menus.
Why? I guess she was a little shy to film herself and eating it,
yeah.
I think.
I mean...
Because, this is...
When she posted this?
A year ago.
Oh, she don't have to be shy.
Yeah, this is a little cute, I guess, but I would rather, we see her, we always see, people eating, talking.
I feel like everyone films nowadays, so you don't have to be shy. But I
All
can understand
over
them
the
to be shy
city.
too.
The quenelle de brochet, which is a mixture of creamed fish and served in a rich and creamy crayfish sauce. The dish is light and fluffy and creamy and decadent.
That's so interesting.
And the sauce
is... doesn't even look like fish, look like bread, doesn't it? Kind of? I would just think
it don't look soft either. It looks like we just struggle to cut it.
No, it's because I'm spoon. It looks soft, but it just kind of looks like bread.
Best mopped up with crusty bread.
Or look like...
Because I like when fish pulls
You know what this looks like too?
What?
Tofu. So interesting.
The next day, I had my very first bouchon experience. A bouchon is a type of restaurant in Lyon that serves traditional Lyonnaise cuisine. These restaurants are typically small, family-run bistros that serve very hearty meals. The title of bouchon is actually something that these restaurants must earn each year. So keep an eye out for the Bouchon Lyonnaise sign outside of each restaurant.
So once you learn it, do you keep it forever, or it's like a yearly thing?
It seems like you gotta fight for your spot. You gotta
Ensure
fight for your right.
at an authentic, high-quality spot.
Ooh, like a Michelin star? Have you a Michelin star?
While at Le Lyonnaise, I had an incredibly delicious salad Lyonnaise, which is a salad topped with fresh croutons, bacon, and a poached egg.
Poached egg?
For dessert, I had a praline tart.
Honestly, I thought that was like a mozzarella cheese or something. Poached egg, okay, interesting. Not a cheap salad though.
Praline all over this.
14 euros for a salad, that's an expensive ass salad. I guess this is the fancier, the Bouchon restaurant, but still, damn.
It's pink by choice. The almonds being covered in
slice of pie too, 7 euros. That's pretty expensive for a slice.
Sugar that has simply been dyed pink. The meal at that Bouchon was unbelievable. I had the salad lyonnaise, which is basically some lettuce, very fresh, very crisp, topped with bacon, but the bacon was more like pieces of pork belly. It was crispy. It was so meaty. It was a little bit smoked, but just unbelievable.
This is
so delicious. And then a poached egg on top.
Yeah, this is not bacon. This is pieces.
This is like pork chop.
Yeah.
And fresh croutons and a nice vinaigrette at the base. So when I mixed it all up, it was serious, you guys. It was quite rich, so that was all I got sort of as my main meal. And I finished with a little bit of coffee.
I could hear her
the praline tart, which is
tasting
a
her saliva
that you'll find around Lyon. The praline in general is all over the place. You can get it in a brioche, you can get it as a cake, but I got it as the tart, and it was so sticky. The base was crumbly and buttery, and it was just a really, really delicious meal. I highly recommend that place. With all of the places that I go in this video, I will link below in the description so that you can find them on your trip to Lyon. But I highly recommend it. It was so busy. I went at just after 12 o'clock, and when I left at 1 o'clock, it was full. People were waiting for tables. It's easy if you're coming as a small group, 2 or 3 people.
But I thought people come out to really, really eat in the evening. So I'm surprised, like around this time.
People eat dinner, but you know, people still need to eat lunch. So, and which country in Europe we saw that they said lunch is more important than dinner? I don't know, but there was one country that lunch was like the main meal. Oh, Croatia, I think it was. But in Lithuania too, lunch is like more important too. I don't know how it is in France, but I wouldn't be surprised, you know, like if the whole Europe is kind of lunch is like the main meal.
Lots of shared tables, which is maybe a little awkward if you're with a larger group at a shared table, but it was fine and everyone was very friendly.
Wait, what she said? She had to share a table?
Oh, so that's probably why she was shy to
shared
film.
Tables, which is
you keep talking.
As a small group, 2 or 3 people. There's loads of shared tables, which is maybe a little awkward if you're.
Loads. She didn't have to share. She was loads of. So if you want to pick a shared table, you can. Okay.
With a larger.
I just know some people don't like to eat by themselves. Kind of like cafeteria.
Group at a shared table, but it was fine and everyone was very friendly and it's really fantastic. The guys that work there are super nice. It seems like a sort of family-run place, and again, the food was top-notch. So that evening, I had what I can only describe as the most insanely delicious food I've eaten in all of France. This bouchon serves up fresh sourdough bread and saucisson to you as soon as you sit down. And they have local beer on draft, and the menu has so many delicious things on offer.
I'm surprised
it's hard to choose.
In France they like beer. Like this, I would think wine first over beer.
Well, they're wine. I mean, it's just whatever is your drink of choice. You know, different people like different things. I think.
But she seems to emphasize beer.
Maybe she likes beer, or like maybe this is like a beer spot. You know.
It was just one. I went with another local specialty, the boudin noir, or blood sausage served with mashed potato and.
It's expensive for sausage too.
This is blood sausage. It's not your regular sausage.
What's the difference?
I think it has a little bit of blood in it, like a
roasted apple. I
thought you guys said Paris is expensive, and outside of Paris the prices are not that expensive.
I still think Lyon is still very major.
So what city should we check out and that the prices are not expensive? Let us know.
Less known, I think.
I recommend last night's restaurant enough. It was amazing. All my restaurant recaps seem to be right here in this hotel.
Especially if they have
I'm actually about to check out
the concept of like Lyonnaise. That seems like Michelin stars. She seems to go to like the top rated places too.
So say goodbye to the hotel recap, where it's a little bit quieter to tell you about the best meal I've had on this whole trip to France so far. Maybe black pudding, blood sausage. It's not for everyone, but if you enjoy that sort of rich, the texture, the paired with the apple and the mashed potato, it was unbelievable, you guys. I want to eat it again today, but I won't. I'm going to try another bouchon today while I'm out and about. But first, I really need some coffee, so let's go. The amazing food continued with breakfast from a local artisan bakery that made a brioche that weeks later I'm still daydreaming.
Okay, brioche and coffee for €5. Okay, that's okay.
Yummy.
That's a decent price. Yeah, it looks good though.
Alongside a cup of coffee with milk. It was tough to choose just one last bouchon to enjoy, but I went with Café Comptoir Brunet, where I was able to sample several different Lyon classics on one plate, including Lyon sausage, pork belly, and andouillette, all in a red wine gravy and topped with a poached egg. Protection can mean shielding those you love.
She loves poached egg.
It can
She
also
loves pork.
mean opening up. Andouillette is...
Or maybe poached egg is just like super common in the region. You know? I like poached egg, but
I never had a poached egg.
Never had it?
I don't think
when I was a kid, I would eat poached eggs all the time. But that's the thing. When I was a kid, as an adult, I kind of don't exactly put it anywhere. I don't know.
Not my favorite, and perhaps the only thing on the plate that I would not order again.
Oh.
My final bouchon meal was a success.
What?
I got to try a few of the different...
Didn't she just say that wasn't her favorite? I'm so confused.
Maybe you should try other things too.
After the poached egg. Andouillette is not my favorite.
What is not her favorite?
Andouillette? Maybe it.
Captions, we have captions. And yet, it's not mine.
Oh.
And perhaps the only thing on the plate that I would not order again.
No, there's something specific that she's... I don't know what she's referring to.
My final bouchon meal was a success. I got to try a few of the different sausages that are quite popular, famous in the Lyon region. One was the andouillette, which I knew I probably wasn't going to love, but I just want to try it. So when I saw it as part of this sort of sampler dish, I thought it was a great alternative to having a whole plate full of it, because it's basically a tripe sausage. And I believe that the casing is usually the colon. So you can imagine.
Oh, I love that. Well, in Lithuania we have something, so we just stuff it with potato, though. With the colon. It is so good.
But not too many people like the intestines, if we could call it.
Yeah. It tastes good. Like, as I said, with potato, it tastes good. Maybe some people are put by the fact that it's the colon, but I mean, how...
Smell and taste. It's quite strong. If you like tripe, I'm sure that you love this. But the other two meats, the Lyon sausage and the pork belly, were amazing, and the sauce was so good. I highly recommend all of the bouchon that I visited. It's definitely not the cheapest option for eating in Lyon, but it is the place to get really the best local food. If you want to try local food from Lyon, the bouchons are...
So maybe that's why the prices are pretty, because of the bouchon, that quality. I guess,
the places to have it. Lunch is also a really good option because they do cheaper sort of set menus, so you can try a starter, a main, and a dessert for usually about 20 to 25 euros.
She's an adventurous eater.
Alternatively, at dinner time, it's usually 30 to 35 euros because the portions are bigger, and the lunch...
Also, the prices vary from dinner to lunch, I guess. That's interesting.
Yeah, we do that here too.
Well, there's separate menus, like lunch menu and dinner menu, but, and certain hours. I don't know if the same food prices, because she said price and servings size vary too. That's interesting.
Options are usually only available during the week, not on the weekends. Good morning. I am no longer in Lyon, but I did bring one last little treat with me this morning that I'm super excited to try. So praline is something you'll see all over Lyon. If you remember the first lunch that I had while I was there, I had a praline tart. It's basically almonds that have been covered in sugar, but the sugar has pink food coloring in it, so it's very easy to spot in shop windows and bakeries, like I did with this brioche. It is a praline brioche, and I'm really excited to try it. I'm also quite hungry.
Yeah, I think she's shy to film in the store, in the restaurant eating, because here she don't have problem eating on camera.
Oh. It's a lot of bread. But it's not too sweet. I find this about a lot of pastries and bakeries around France. But even though it has like sugar-coated almonds on it, the bread isn't too sweet. So it's this perfect balance. What's not to like about sugar-coated almonds? They're absolutely delicious.
Yeah, sounds good.
I hope you enjoyed eating around Lyon with me. This is from Panatera. It's a bakery that I went to twice on my trip to Lyon. The bread is unbelievable.
Wow.
I will link below to all of the locations of all of the places that I ate in this video. I highly recommend it. If you have been to...
Okay guys, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and Zoe's share as much kindness as possible.